guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 4 AI, artificial intelligence stocks that I am buying this August. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We talk about everything money, stocks, money management, trading, investing. So subscribe, join the team. So let's jump into stock number 1. So right now, AI is rated to grow at 37% per year for the next 10 years. So if I can make some money off of that growth, I'm going to be extremely happy with that, just because the average return for the S&P 500 is about 10%. So this is quadrupling what the S&P 500 has done in the past. So I'm super excited to see where these AI stocks go, and I honestly believe AI is going to be the top sector for the next 10 years. But let's move on to pick number 1. All right, so the first pick is the one, the only Palantir. And the reason I love Palantir is, one, we've seen great growth out of this stock this year. With that being said, it got a major upgrade by the Wall Street icon Dan Ives. Gave this thing an amazing buy rating and a huge beat on their price target. Anytime you have a Wall Street veteran pretty much say something like that, you're gonna have investors flock to it. And that's kind of what we've seen happen. That's one of the reasons why we've seen some great growth out of this. But looking at some of these fundamentals, you can't argue with the increasing revenue, the great profit margin, the increasing cash flow. All that stuff is a solid indication that this stock is going to continue and to get some more growth. So for those of you that don't know what Palantir is a software, a data, an AI company that is heavily invested into technology. They do have a variety of contracts with the US Navy, with the US Army for millions of dollars. And I honestly believe Palantir is going to be one of the top performing companies for artificial intelligence looking back in the next 2 to 5 years. Alright, so moving on to pick number 2. Pick number 2 for me is the one and only Google. You can't argue with the GOAT. Google is literally invested billions of dollars into artificial intelligence. They have their new OpenAI Brad, and I honestly believe they're going to be the leaders of AI, of tech, just like they kind of always are. But they've been increasing their budget for artificial intelligence just because of the overall growth we've seen. And looking at the charts, you can't argue with the growth, and you can't argue with having over $100 billion in cash. So if Google ever goes through a hard time, they have $100 billion to pull from to invest in the business and grow it larger. And I honestly believe that Google is going to be the leader of artificial intelligence, because you just can't argue what they've done in the past with great growth, with solid earnings, with just a ton of tech growth. All right, moving into stock number 3. Before we jump into that, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, new to the team, subscribe right now. All right, so let's move on to pick number 3. Pick number 3 for me is an unconventional one. This is Adobe, and I know people are saying right now, Carter, how is Adobe an AI company? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, Adobe's been investing millions of dollars into artificial intelligence. They do have this awesome feature called generative AI for Photoshop, and they do have a whole bunch of things in the work for Premiere Pro and a variety of software that they have. Now, for those of you that don't know what Adobe is a software company known for their Photoshop, their Premiere Pro, and other software that they have. We've seen great growth out of Adobe, and a lot of analysts think that this thing is going to continue to grow. The price targets for this thing by 2025, some as high as over $800 a share. So right now, that's outperforming the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and NASDAQ for the next couple of years. That's an amazing return. And you can't argue with their fundamentals. We've seen some great growth. We've seen revenue increases. We've seen profitability increase. All right, moving into the last and final pick. Pick number 4 is Palo Alto Networks. Now, for those of you that don't know what this one is, this is a cybersecurity company that has been investing millions of dollars into artificial intelligence, machine learning. And with that being said, the stock price has gone up a ton. We've seen great returns out of this, outperforming S&P 500, Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, and yeah, great growth, but also look at the fundamentals. Fundamentals, increasing revenue, increasing profitability, net profit margin. We've seen increasing cash flow. Palo Alto is a staple for AI, for technology, and cybersecurity. And a lot of analysts are giving this thing an amazing price target, well over 10% from its current price right now. So I honestly believe, looking back in 2 to 5 years, we're going to be wishing we would have bought every single one of these these companies. And a good strategy for investing into AI, because AI's growth, it's going to be volatile, it's going to be risky, it's going to go up and down at rapid rates. But a good strategy, dollar cost average. Investing weekly into AI companies is a great way to reduce risk, but still have shares to make money. And the beauty of dollar cost averaging is you don't need thousands of dollars to put up front. You can just invest weekly and get a good average price for your shares. How it works is if the stock sells off, you're investing consistently, so you're averaging down that price, so once it recovers, you make a lot more money, guys. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe, and guys, this is just my opinion, so do your own research before you invest, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.